Welcome back all of you. This class I am going to discuss about programming fundamentals. Last class we studied about different ways the print statement that can be used in Python. I think all of you install Python in your system and you try out the print statement in your Python interpreter. Now different ways you can use the print statement with the separ keyword, with the end keyword, and how to use comment statement messages inside the print statement. All these things we studied last video. Now here I am going to explain about programming fundamentals. First thing, what is character set? Character set means it is a set of valid characters that can be used in a Python program. What are the different types of characters that can be used in Python program is known as Python character set. See that in Python program we can use capital A to Z letters and small letter A to Z, digit 0 to 9 and other characters, certain special characters such as plus, minus, into, division, comma, different types of brackets. See that this type of percentage sign and this greater than less than sign. All these are the different types of special characters that can be used in a Python program. I told you Python is a case sensitive language. That means capital letters and small letters will be considered as two different set of characters. Now, next we can see what do you mean by tokens. Tokens are the smallest individual unit of a program. Tokens are the smallest individual unit of a program. Tokens are categorized into first one, identifiers. The first type of token is identifiers. What do you mean by token? Token means the smallest individual unit of a program. In a program, you have a lot of contents is there. So within that, each smallest unit of that program is known as a token. There are different categories of tokens are there. The first one is identifier. Identifiers are the names given to different parts of the program, or they are the name given to the variables of a program. They are the names given to the variable, functions, all these things we will study in your later classes. So variables are identifiers are the names given to the different parts of the program. In a program, we are using lot of small elements. So for these elements, we have to give the name. So that name is known as an identifier. So you can create an identifier by using the alphabets A to Z, capital letter or small letter, and you can use the digits also. And the second type of token is keyword. You can see an example I written over there in that identifier. See that I wrote A equal to 100. Where A, you know that in maths you will use this term A equal to 100. That means the value A is given to A. If I am writing B equal to 90, what is the meaning of B equal to 90? You are giving the value 90 to B. Now there that B is known as an identifier. In the first example I wrote it as A equal to 100. There the value 100 is given to A. That means that A is known as an identifier. And the second type of keyword is known as second type of token is known as keywords. Second type of token is known as keywords. Keywords means they are the predefined words. Keywords has a predefined words. Certain words are already defined in Python. So these words have certain meaning is there. That type of words are known as keywords. If I am in Python, if I am going to use min, M-I-N, So I wrote the example over here. Min 90, 23, 45. So normally Python will give you the minimum value, the least value from that collection. That means you will get the answer 23 there. So min is a keyword. If you are using min in your program, what should be done is already written inside the interpreter. Sorry, Python is an interpreter. So that if you are using min in your program, what action should be done? That is already written inside the Python interpreter. So when you use min of, certain values enclosed inside the bracket, and if you press the enter key, normally you will get the minimum value from that one. I'll show you one example here. So I just opened the Python over here. What is this screen is known as? Yes, this is known as shell mode or interactive mode. I am going to use, see that min of, I am going to use 12 comma, so these are the values I given over there. Now, when I press the enter key, you will get the minimum value from that collection. Minimum value from that given values, it's displayed there. So that is why I told you certain predefined words are there in Python. These predefined words are known as keywords. They are known as keywords. Now, next type of token is known as literals, or another name for the literal is known as constant. Constant means if I am going to write a equal to 100, where I told you a is an identifier and 100 is a literal. 100 is a literal. The literal, or it is known as a constant. 100 is always 100. So the value 100 is given to the identifier a. So if I am going to write a equal to 101, so that 101 is another value, another literal, another constant, which is given to the identifier a. So 100 is not same as 101. So 100 is a constant, 100 is always 100 itself. 101 is a constant which is always 101 itself. So the third category of token is literal or constant. So the first one what we studied is identifier, second one is keywords, and third one is literal. I can write another literal this way. So I am going to write another literal print. We studied about print statement. I am going to use hello, print hello. So that hello is written inside the double quotes. So whatever you are writing inside the double quotes is also a constant. It is also a constant. See that I am going to write print. In single quote I am going to write hi. So single quote I am going to write in single quote. This is in single quote. Yes. See that? So whatever you are giving inside the double quotes or single quotes, that also is a literal, or it is also known as a constant. Now we can see the next type of token. Next type of token is operators. Next type of token is operators. You know this term. In smaller classes, we studied this term operator. Operators are the symbols used to perform some operation. Operators are the symbols used to perform some operation. We know that for addition operation, we will use plus sign. For multiplication operation, we will use into sign. For subtraction operation, we will use minus sign. So whatever the operators you are using there in the Python language, or whatever the symbols you are using for the operation, that symbols are known as operators. So their example is written over there. And next, the fifth type of tokens is delimiter. Delimiter means they are the separators. Delimiters are the separators. They are used to separate the values. They are the symbols which are used to separate the value. See that one example written over there, 45, 34, 25, 7. So all these are separated by using comma. So the values are separated by using comma, where that comma is known as a separator or it is known as a delimiter. In the second example, I just written 653 inside the curly bracket. Inside the square bracket. So in Python, we will use square bracket, curly bracket, and the normal bracket. All these bracket has its own meaning is there. See that there in the second example, I can say that square bracket is a delimiter. At the same time, the comma is also a delimiter. Square bracket is a delimiter. Similarly, lot of other types of delimiters we are using in the Python. That also we will study in later classes. So these are the different types of tokens. Tokens means they are the smallest unit of a program. Different categories of tokens are, first one is identifier. Identifiers are the names given to the different parts of the program. Second one is keyword. Keywords are the predefined words which has predefined meaning. Certain predefined words are there which has predefined meaning is there. So that type of words are known as keywords. Next one is literals. Literals means constants. Constants means the values which cannot be changed. Values which cannot be changed. 100 is always 100 itself, which cannot be changed into 101. And the fourth one is operators. Operators are the symbols used to perform some operation. And the last one is delimiters. Now I'll show you one program. So just written a program over here. I'll copy this program into Python. I'll open the Python screen. This is the shell mode. I am going to open the script mode here. I am going to write one x equal to 100, y equal to 200, z equal to x plus y, print sum of x, see then x comma y is z. See then there is a small mistake I made in this program. Can you identify what is the mistake? There's a small mistake is there. Can you identify what is the mistake? Here I just use x and y. This x and y are the capital letters. And here I just use small letter x and y. Normally when you run this program, Python will show the error message because you use capital X and Y. So they say that capital X and capital Y has the value there. So when you're trying to use small x and y, it will show the error message. I'll run the program and show you that. See that when I run this program, first of all you have to save it. Sample, I am going to give sample 2. See that it is showing the error message over there. Here there is a comma should come over there. Comma. See that error is coming. Print sum of x, y. Name x is not defined. This is the error. Name x is not defined. That means you didn't define the variable or defined x. Now, see then what I written over there in the print statement, sum of in double quotes. So I told you in the last class, whatever you are giving in double quotes will be displayed as it is. Sum of will be there on the screen. And after that, comma, I am going to give capital X. Capital X means the value of X will be come over there. And here I am going to write capital Y. It is capital Z. Now when I run this program, you can see the output. See the output. What is the output over there? Sum of 100 and 200. I didn't return over that and over there. So sum of 100, 200 is 300. I'll write it there. So there's sum of X. X has the values there. That is the 100 came over there. Comma and and I am going to put it inside the double quotes, and comma should be there. Each and every terms must be separated with comma. So sum of x and y is z. I'll run the program and see the difference. Now you can see sum of x. X means x, it will take the value of x. The value of x is 100. So sum of 100 and 200 is 300. Now I'm just closing that shell mode. Script mode I'm not closing, I just closing the shell mode. Now what I want to explain here, I given a program like this. You have to identify the tokens, different types of tokens present in this program. It's a 2-mark question for your test exams. Identify the tokens from this program. I am going to identify all these things. We know that different types of tokens are there. Identifier, keywords, literals, delimiters, and the next one is, what is the next one? After the delimiter, operator. Yes. So X. What is X? X is a, can you say what is X? X is an identifier. And the next one, equal to. So I told you token means each individual unit of a program. Each individual unit of a program is known as a token. So equal to. What is equal to? Equal to means it is an operator. Equal to is used to give a value to a variable. So equal to is an operator. 100. 100 is a literal. So X is an identifier. Equal to is operator. 100 is an identifier. The value 100 is given to X. Y. Y again identifier. Equal to operator. 200 literal. Z. Z is again identifier. Equal to operator. X again identifier. Y identifier. That plus sign is operator. Print. What is print? Can you say what is print? I told you print is used to display something onto the screen. Print is used to display something onto the screen. So print is already predefined inside the interpreter. That is why when I use print in my program, automatically the content is displaying over there. So about the print, it is written over there. Whatever the user is giving should be displayed on the screen. So that is operation. That is the thing about that print statement. Print is already defined, that one. So I can say print is a keyword which is already defined. Print is a keyword. If instead of that print, if I am going to say print, PRIN, check it what will happen when I run this program. I am going to run this program. See that? It's showing the error message. Name error. Name print is not defined. So if you are using print, interpreter don't know what is this print. So that is why it's showing the error message. But at the same time, if you are using print over there, if I am using print over here, there the interpreter know that what is the use of that print statement. It will do that operation there. So print is a keyword. Now this bracket, the next one is this bracket. This bracket is an separator. Bracket is a separator. And this double quote, that is also a separator. And this sum of, with the content inside the double quote, sum of, that is a literal. Whatever inside the double quotes or single quote is known as a literal or a constant. So sum of is a constant. Again, this double quote is a separator. Here this comma is another separator. X, already I told you, it's an identifier. And same way and is a literal or a constant. Same way here is also a literal or a constant. So this is the way each and every term, everything used in the program, you have to identify what type of token is that one. So that is all about token. So these are the basic things in Python programming fundamentals. See then, I just written another example over there. Now I didn't mention about, see that I didn't mention about that separator over there or delimiter over. Separator means delimiter. That is not mentioned in this video. That means there will be two delimiters are there, the double quotes and a comma. So that is all about this class. So study this topic and we can meet in the next class. Thank you, children.